So much has been written and talked about. The physical benefits of being in gratitude, the mental benefits, the fact that being in gratitude even helps us with our friendships and even our immune systems. I want to add something on to this discussion that I'm not sure has been said before, and that is an element that is equally as important to gratitude. So first, let me share a practice that I have nightly that you may not be doing yet, and I encourage you to try to see what positive benefits it has for you. And that habit that I have, and it's the last thing that I do before saying my evening prayers and going to sleep, is actually journaling in writing the things in my day that I'm grateful for. For me, this is the perfect way to close out my day and clear my head in order to have a good night's sleep. And in fact, there are many studies that prove that this is a benefit of gratitude journaling at night. I want to add on another practice that I've just taken on recently, and it was inspired by something that a very wise man told me 20 years ago. But it took me 20 years to actually put it into practice. And let me share that with you now. 20 years ago, when I was pregnant with my son, I went to a holy master, a spiritual master, to receive a blessing. And while I was waiting to have audience with him, his disciple kept my husband and I company in the waiting room. When he heard that my name was Leah, or in English, Leah, he told me something very interesting about the biblical matriarch, Leah. And that's what I want to share with you today. For those of you who have read the Old Testament, you probably remember that most of the central female figures in the book of Genesis had terrible problems having children. Almost all of them were infertile and had to go through a lot of prayer and other challenges in order to give birth. Leah was one of the exceptions. She was incredibly fertile. It seems that as soon as Jacob married her, she started having child after child. When she gives birth to the fourth one, she gives him a beautiful name, Judah, which in Hebrew is connected to gratitude. She is thanking God for this son. But then, in the next verse, it tells us she stopped having children after she gives him this extraordinary, grateful name. The master's disciple asked me, "Do you know why God closed her womb after she had this child?" I had no idea. I'd never even thought about it. He answered, "She remembered to be grateful, but she forgot to ask for more." I'm making this video as a reminder for all of us to feel ready to ask for more. There is so much more that we can ask for ourselves. Health, joy, friendship. The world is really infinite. So I invite you today to think about what you want to ask for, what you want to bring into your life. As we're grateful for what we have already, what do we want to bring in that we'll be grateful for tomorrow? I hope this message was helpful. I look forward to hearing your comments. Please share them with me. Bye for now.